morning, students. You are with me again for another lesson. We are going to start today with the Unit 2 of your module, which is about individual sports. We will start with an introduction on participating in sports. Today, we should be able to accomplish the following objectives. So, ito yung mga kailangan nating matutunan pagkatapos ng ating lesson. So, number 1, demonstrate an understanding of sports in optimizing one's health as a habit. Number 2, create an atmosphere of mutual respect and goodwill among teammates, opponents, and sports officials. Number 3, improve discipline, leadership, and teamwork skills. Number 4, develop sportsmanship, humility, and athleticism. Bago tayo magsimula sa discussion natin, so gusto ko lang tignan ninyo ng mabuti ang mga larawan. From this picture, how many sports can you identify? So, ano-ano sa mga sports na ito ang iyong nilalaro? Or kung di ka naman actively involved sa mga sports, alin dito ang iyong mga gustong pinapanood? So, alright? It is good that most of you, if not all, are familiar with different sports. So let's start with our discussion. So let's start by defining the team sports. So sports, it is an activity involving physical exertion and skills in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So, ang mga keyword natin ay activity, physical exertion, skill, competition between individuals or teams. So, we have different categories of sports. So, binibase natin yung number or binibase natin sa number ng player ang category ng isang sports. So, sports categories are individual, dual, team, sports. So, let's discuss them one by one. So, number 1 is individual sports. Okay, so individual sports, from the word itself, individual sports, means that players compete as individual or he or she is not part of a team. It came from the medieval Latin term individus, which literally means not divisible. Or hindi nahahati dahil isa nga lang yung naglalaro or yung player. So, some examples includes bowling, running, golf, gymnastics, rock climbing, skating, and swimming. So actually, medyo mas marami pa na mga sports na individual sports. So itong mga binigay kong example na to is example lang para doon sa individual sports. Next one is dual sports. So, of course, madali lang maintindihan na ang dual sports ay nilalaro ng dalawang magkakamping player laban sa isang pangpares ng magkakamping players. So, dalawang tao ang kailangan makipag-cooperate sa isa't isa para manalo sa isang game. So, ang salitang dual ay galing sa salitang Latin na duos or dualis, na nangangahulugang dalawa. So, yun nga, sa the word is dual sports. Ito yung nilalaro ng meron kang kasama, kaso dalawa lang kayo. So, mga ganun. Here's some examples of dual sports. Table tennis, lang tennis, badminton, yung mga yan. Yung mga popular na sports na nilalaro ng dual sports. So, yun. The third one is team sports. So, in this category naman, so mahigit sa dalawang players ang magkakampi as a team. So, in very short understanding, three or more players sa team sports. So, in a very good example sa team sports is football, soccer, baseball, and volleyball. Yan kasi yung mga familiar na laro na nilalaro ng isang team, di ba? So, depende kasi sa laro naman ng team sport, depende sa laro kung paano yung succession ng game. Like for example, sa basketball, per time, di ba? Per quarter. Sa volleyball, per set. Sa soccer, per time din. Hindi ko lang nasama dito sa slide yung baseball, per inning. So, team sports din yun. So, yun nga. Depende dun sa laro. Pero when we say team sports, it consists of three or more players. Combat sports or combative sports. So another type of sports na pwede natin i-consider is combat sports o yung tinatawag na combative sports. This is a kind of sports which involve physically attacking opponents. The main aim of these sports is to have the highest score or knocking down an opponent. So here are some examples of combat sports: mixed martial arts, taekwondo, boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and Muay Thai. So this is very important, no? So kailangan yung tandaan na ang isang individual sports ay pwedeng maging dual or team sports. Depende kung ilang player ang maglalaro. So, example na lang. Individual sports. Pwede natin i-consider as individual sports ang badminton. Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na singles. So, pwede natin siyang ma-consider as dual sports kasi meron siyang doubles. So, ganun yun. Another one is yung swimming. Swimming, meron tayong tinatawag na individual and relays. So, pwede siyang team sports. Kasi when we say team sports, it consists three or more players. Sa relay kasi, four swimmers ang kailangan doon. So, kailangan team sila para lumaro sa relay. Another example is yung relay sa running. Diba? Baton. Yung baton, so kailangan four players sila para manalo. As a team sila para manalo. So, pero pwede na rin natin i-consider yung running sa individual sports kasi nga mayroon tayong tinatawag na 50, 200, 400, and 800 sprint. So, individual player ang tumatakbo nun. So, yun nga. Lagi lang natin tandaan na individual sports ay pwedeng maging dual or team sports. Basta depende doon sa player or doon sa bilang ng player. So, participating in sports can be very beneficial. So, because you will be able to develop not only your physical aspect as well as in other aspects. Okay, so para saan nga ba ang sports? We all know that the main objectives ng sports is for enjoyment or entertainment. But since sports has become competitive in nature, mas marami pa tayong mas pwede pang ma-develop as individual or as a part of a team. Una, in participating in sports, we can build our character. Matututunan natin ang teamwork, which is the ability to work together or makisama sa ibang tao. Leadership, when we can guide others in an organized and responsible manner. And of course, ang sportsmanship, which is yung kakayanan natin tumanggap ng ating pagkatalo, paggalang sa ibang players, or sa game officials, at pagiging fair sa isang kompetisyon. Pangalawa, syempre, as we train or become engaged in physical activities, we build our body. We become physically fit, flexible, and strong. Being physically fit means also having mind that is physically fit then. We become happier and healthier when we participate in sports. So before we end, I want you to answer this question. Who is your favorite player or athletes? Explain why he or she is your favorite. So that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Stay safe and God bless.